Hello, beautifuls. My name is Quavia. I'm the creator of JuJu Thyme. I'm an oracle, a mystic, and a witch. And in this video, I'll be doing an oracle reading for the Divine Dark Cosmic Mother and their messengers are wanting to speak on harmony. As this is a collective message, be sure to tap into your own discernment, your spirits, and your intuition so that you can hear the message that they brought you here to listen for. So let's get connected and begin. Okay, so definitely when it comes to the harmonization of your life, so this harmony, this is something that you're wanting to give to the earth. Whatever this harmony is, right? It's connected to what you're wanting to leave the earth or give to the earth. And there definitely seems to be a some kind of blockage between like knowing what to do, how to get there. No, actually it's so for some, okay, I'm getting mixed messages, but for some there is questions of like how to get there, what to do, and there's just a bit of a disconnection that's happening. But for others, I'm feeling like there's something that's fear-based. There's something that's fear-based that is kind of preventing you from taking that next step towards that transformation. So wherever that you are, the space that you're at now, it feels very disconnected. It feels as though you are, it's like I'm getting this sense of like floundering, like just trying out different things, trying out like what will work, what doesn't work. So there is this sense of like going forward for sure. There is this like really strong feeling like, okay, yes, I'm afraid, or yes, I don't know what to do, but something like I have to go forward somehow, some way. But there is there's a lot of avoidance that is happening, which is creating this blockage from what I'm seeing. So first, the one thing I see that is being avoided, right, is like, okay, there are those of you that are doing the inner work because you know that what you want to give to the earth, whether it's like a creative gift or a spiritual gift or just something that you're just wanting to just do. So whether it's like this business idea or retreat, I just heard retreat, something, whatever it is, you are aware that you need to do the inner work to like overcome this fear, to sort of like figure things out and things like this. But there's definitely like this, it's something with the emotional, energetic, along with like, for those that that hasn't really confronted their fear, so they're going forward, which as you should. I'm not getting this feeling that you should pause, for sure, but there definitely needs to be a moment of you sort of figuring out where this fear is coming from, what kind of root belief is like being held on to, that is sort of, that this fear is wanting, it's trying to teach you something, but it's like wanting you to face this one base belief or faith in your ability and what you're capable of, or something. I just heard, okay, I just felt moved through me like I think it's called EFT tapping. That could be something that could help those definitely look it up. I don't have too much knowledge in EFT tapping, I think it's called, or maybe it's just called EFT, but it's like tapping, like just, it's something about like unlocking, from what the little that I do know about it, because I have done it on myself a few times, and it's about like unlocking like information, and you're supposed to like tap different parts of your body. Yeah, definitely look it up. But any which way, so there seems to be something deeper that spirit is guiding you towards, to get a better hold of this emotional and energetic okay, because what you are seeking, what you are wanting to harmonize with, to really start to like harmonize it like into your life, right? They're saying that it will take a lot of emotional and energetic energy from you. So like some basic things of like, how do you maintain your emotional health? How are you maintaining your energetic health that spirit wants you to get a better hold of, right? So definitely this is coming across, this is like moving through me as like rituals that you sort of haven't done in a while, or certain spiritual maintenance, right? There's this like need for dedication, like this need to really take care of yourself, because whatever it is that you're wanting to harmonize with your life and bring these transformations, and also with the transformations, like it's there, it's waiting. It's not even something that is like, oh, perhaps it's like still being formed. No, the audience is there waiting, the customers are there waiting. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's just there. It's there already, just waiting for you, right? All the resources that you need are already with you, but they're also there waiting for you to tap into it, right? So definitely it doesn't seem to be any kind of waiting for things to be formed. It definitely seems like, okay, remove this boulder and go forward. Okay. Also, I'm seeing things come up with ancestors. Yeah. Okay. So there's definitely, when it comes to what you're wanting to go forward with, the phrase, it's nothing new under the sun, right? Meaning this is meaning like, you're not the first in your ancestral line to do this work or want to do this work. So, so whether, they were doing the work and, they are wanting you to complete it, to continue going forward with it, or perhaps they wanted to do this kind of work, but for X, Y, Z reasons, they were not able to. They weren't able to. And so now here you are, they're wanting you to also go forward in completing this work. So this is definitely an ancestral blessing, right? But to connect, they have a lot of wisdom because they already been there, done that, had these ideas. They need you to connect to them. There's a lot of lessons and there's a lot of information and ideas and just inspiration that will really open up a whole path that honestly you haven't even thought of it yet, right? I'm also seeing as well that there's like this kind of fear. There's this kind of fear that's happening as well, as like, okay, I go through with this it's going to open up a whole set of challenges that and you already know this. It's going to open up a whole other set of challenges that you have no idea, like, you know, how to solve or something like this, right? So like there's this obsession of like wanting to solve or not solve everything. You're solving problems that aren't even here yet. And it's very, very intuitive of you to already sort of know, like, okay, yep, I already know that this is going to come up as an issue. So, but you're like solving it. Spirit says you are missing the present. You are missing it's the harmony that is happening right in your present, because you're trying to harmonize with something in the future, and you're not there yet. You will be, and it's great that you already know what's coming, right? You already know what's coming, but you are trying to tackle something that's not here, when there's things that you can be tackling right here in front of you. Let's look at some inner work and outer work, so we can get just more clarity, like just how to move forward, you know, some practical information of what we can be doing, right? So as I said, you know, tap into your discernment, tap into your intuition. Those here, you are very intuitive already. Like, you're already predicting things for the future. You already know things that are coming. Okay, so that's already beautiful. Okay, so we have the inner work. And we have the outer work. Okay, so with the inner work and outer work. So the inner work. Okay, we have the King of Diamonds. So this would be for tarot readers, or those who have tarot decks that do readings on your own, for yourself, for others. It doesn't matter if you have a tarot deck. This would be the King of Pentacles, but it's in reverse, okay? So for the inner work, yes, for the inner work, Spirit is speaking of, there's something about the mental, there's something, and this is usually the King of Diamonds is not associated with it, but there's like this, I'm feeling a disconnection that is happening. I'm feeling a disconnection. Let's get a bit more clarity for the inner work. Yeah, so there's something, so internally there is this sense of wanting to move forward, wanting to move ahead, but it's moving ahead way too quickly. This is giving that energy that I was picking up earlier in regards to like looking forward, moving into that next transitional phase, which you are, like I said, it's there, it's ready, it's waiting for you. There's nothing to be put together anymore. It's already there. But definitely you are trying to solve these very small issues that aren't here yet, and it's causing a not a destruction, that's not the word, when you're not focused. Yeah, something is causing you not to be focused in the here and the now, okay? Because of this very small thing that you are trying to prepare for. And I say, and Spirit is wanting me to say that it's small, because right now it seems very big, which is why you're tackling it like, okay, let me already solve this issue right now. Like you're trying to tackle it like it's going to be. Alrighty, so my camera went out, it died for a second, so we're back up. The last thing that I was saying was just in regards to the inner work, was that there's a lot of overwhelm that is happening that doesn't really need to be happening right now, because as you go along this journey, right, so being in the present here and now, tackling the issues of the here and now. And then as you continue going on this journey, you will obtain the tools, the emotional tools, the energetic tools, the knowledge that you will need to then handle this very small problem that right now looks like a big annoyance, but you're gonna already know how to, like, what to do, how to handle it. And it's not as big of an issue as you think. So really redirect that energy into the now, okay? So that way you are properly timing yourself. There's something about timing yourself and your expression in the here and now. There's something about expression as well, okay? But it's there, it's ready for you. It's there and it's ready for you. For this outer work, Spirit is things that you can be doing, actively doing, is not killing your spirit, not killing your own spirit. So this will be the 10 of in tarot. This will be the 10 of swords. Okay. So yeah. The message that's moving through me, though, is Spirit, there's something about you killing your own spirit before you've even begun. And it's all connected back to that internal, like, here and now kind of energy that I'm feeling. Even though this is like your things that you can be actively doing, it's definitely feeling as though, like, you are, there's something that is actively killing your spirit from going forward with this idea, with this want, with this passion, and whether this is yourself or someone else, Spirit wants you to be very, very aware in that and begin to pivot. There's something about you needing to pivot. I'm seeing like a horror film. And you know, when the person is like running away from this bad thing, this bad person or whatnot, and they look behind, and we all know, like, that's the biggest mistake. Like, why are you looking behind? Keep looking ahead. Look ahead. Don't worry about the people behind you right now. Just keep going forward, right? Look at the branches that are at your feet, look forward at that light. Like, you see that you're almost there. I'm seeing a horror movie in my head, but it's this, trying to convince this individual to not turn around, okay? Do not turn around. There's definitely this carefree, we have the Fool here, so of course that's like just new beginnings, new starts, very much starting your path not from the fears and of others. I'm getting fear. It's very in fear a lot with the Two of Wands in reverse, but that's just what I'm channeling move through me when I see this. Instead of going forward with the journey with all the curiosity and carefreeness, I'm seeing like I'm feeling move through me just the ideas and wants of others, and like you probably have done like a lot of study on like what could go wrong. This couldn't even be, and this could be just you being your worst enemy as well, it's beautiful that people are, first of all, it's beautiful that you have the knowledge and that you've done the research of, individuals that are in this, or that are in the similar field of you, or individuals that you like to listen to. It's beautiful that they have, sort of shown you like, hey, this is the positives, this is the negative of this life. And so, but it's like there's this huge focus on the negative, versus the curiosity of just going ahead and saying, like, okay, I am equipped with the knowledge. I really thought my phone was on silent this whole time. Apologies. But yes, so yeah, there's this need for you to just go about carefree. You were guided to this information for a reason, like, the pros and cons of, okay, like opening up a website, or start selling your art online, and just stuff like this. So you have like the pros and cons and the positives and the negatives that's going to come with it. But as I said, there's so much focus on it when in terms of going forward, perhaps it's not other people, perhaps it's yourself that is sort of killing your own spirit before you have even started. Okay, so let's just get a few more messages. So we have your hard work is paying off. I feel guided to meditate and contemplate. Very interesting that these are both new moons. So perhaps this is definitely something. I know the new moon is coming in a few days. So perhaps this is something that you can be contemplating until then. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Okay, and the bigger picture I'm definitely seeing is your gift, your art, your thoughts, your ideas, your love, your joy, being spread into this world. So this is very, very beautiful. So anyway, beautifuls, that is what I am seeing. This is what I'm feeling move through me in regards to harmony. Harmony with our goals, harmony with our paths and where we are going. Okay? So thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you in the next one. Truth and love.